I guess the hardest part about working from home is that it's like my home. That's where I sleep. That's where I relax. That's where I eat. That's where I hang out. And to have work associated with home, it's kind of like challenging to have your desk in your room or in the living room, and then you have supplies in your hallway and in your room and stuff like that. I do have a storage, but yeah, that's probably the hardest thing about working at home. I never worked from an office. I guess working for someone is like a lot easier, I would say. Some people might disagree, but I think that just showing up to work, doing your job, and that's all you have to do, just clock in and clock out, opposed to having to respond to emails, contact schools, network with people, make sure the scheduling for all the workers is set up correctly. Yeah, so it's less stressful working for someone, depending on who it is, of course. But the thing that I miss about working for a company, I'm not saying that that's something I'd rather do, but the thing I miss about it is just the convenience of clocking in, working, doing your job, and going home. You don't have to drop off any supplies at the storage. You don't have to respond to emails or contact parents or principals or anything like that. So I'm not that educated, so I don't know any of the founding fathers. George Washington. I just want to talk to the guy who invented the light bulb. That wasn't him? I'm just joking. No, but for real, probably George Washington, just to get to know him and see what he was thinking back then, however many decades or hundreds of years ago. I don't even know what year he was president. 48 Days to the Work You Love by Dan Miller. Rest in peace. He passed away, I think, 6 months ago, or maybe even a little more than that. But yeah, the book is about how to find work that you love. And, it's, of course, it's easier said than done. Some people say, oh, why don't you find something that you love to do and you'll never work a day in your life? I mean, even though you find something that you love to do, you're still going to be working. But you're just going to be passionate about it, and it's not going to be like unfulfilling as if it was somewhere you don't want to work. But I know a lot of people that have jobs where they are not happy at, but sometimes you just gotta go through that struggle for a while, and eventually you'll come out of it doing what you love if you pursue what it is you love. Basically, it talks about how you're gifted with something, and the thing that you're good at or gifted at is what you love, to do naturally, and vice versa. What you love to do is like you're good at it. Are you a master at it? No. Are you great at it? No. But that is what you are gifted at. So as soon as you find out what it is you love to do, you go after that, you master that, and you don't have to worry about money. Money will follow you. And like I said earlier, it's easier said than done, but I mean, it's true. 48 Days to the Work You Love by Dan Miller. Yes, I do enjoy what I do. I love joking around, even with friends. I love making people laugh. I love it when they make me laugh. And, I love encouraging kids. And I try to pursue different things. I went for solar. I tried to go into starting my own tax business. I went into the medical field for a little bit. But I even tried to become a police officer in 2011, believe it or not. Always came back to children because I was teaching chess for like, I don't know, 13, 14, 15 years. And it always was something that I loved, but it was just part-time. So yeah, now I do it full-time and just blessed to be able to make a living doing what I love. I would like to learn how to ski and snowboard because I've never done that before. I mean, I think I did try to snowboard probably for like 30 seconds, but that's what I want to do. I want to learn how to ski and snowboard. I've tried skating, I've tried boogie boarding, and it's real fun, but I want to try to ski and snowboard, but not make it like it's a full-blown hobby. I just want to try it out. Man, I like collecting sports cards, especially basketball cards. I'm a big basketball fan. I have LeBron James rookies. I have a few Caitlin Clark rookies. I have a good amount of cards, but my dream card is the 1986 Fleer Basketball Michael Jordan rookie, the perfect condition gem mint. I think it's selling for around $300,000. So I'm gonna do a fundraiser. If you click the link below, you can donate to my dream card, Michael Jordan rookie card. Thank you. I can honestly tell you, I do not remember who taught me how to play chess. I don't know who taught me how to play chess. Man, I can't even remember the first time I played chess. I think it was my grandpa that taught me about chess, but I can't remember the exact moves and things he did. The only thing I can remember right now is one of my good friends, Jeff Simmons. He taught me how to play chess in his apartment in Torrance. I don't know how many moons ago. I knew how the pieces moved, probably from recollection from years ago, but I did not know anything about like 4-move checkmates, and he beat me in 4 moves, by the way. I'll get revenge soon, Jeff. But yeah, I don't remember the first time I played chess, but I believe it was Jeff Simmons that got me into playing chess and getting better at chess and having the desire to learn. And then it wasn't until I was offered a job with Academic Chess. When I was going to college, I was offered a part-time job to work in the schools, and that's when I was introduced to the game of chess more. And I just learned, and I always stuck to it, and I liked it. Yeah, so I learned chess probably when I was around 8 or 9 years old, and then like I said, I do remember some of how the pieces moved, and when I played Jeff, that's when I got more into it. He taught me some things, and then I got a job with Academic Chess. There you go. When I am faced with issues, stress, challenges, I just go to the ER. It's called the Little Company of Mary. It's on Hawthorne and Torrance Boat. No, I'm just kidding. Call up a friend or call up one of my accountability partners, and I'll just get some advice about how to handle situations. Obviously, I meditate, I pray, I do my best to think positive. One thing I do know is always keeping it in the back of my head that it's gonna pass, everything's gonna be fine. You just have to, weather the storm, and things will be good. So yeah, that's how I handle it. Sometimes I just, go hang out with a friend and, chill out at my buddy's house, have a bonfire, kick back, and that's it. There's nothing you can do. Sometimes if it's not in my hands, I can't do nothing about it. I just let it go. I would say Lion King, because it has a lot of really cool lessons that you can learn in that cartoon, and it's really good for kids. It's a really powerful movie. What else? Toy Story 2, Part 2. I know these are cartoons, but if you're talking about movies, I want to be careful because, we're trained children, Chess Academy. But I like the movie Ghost by Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg. Forrest Gump. That is a really good one. Always watch G-rated movies, kids. Always. G-rated, nothing more. Got that? All right, cool. Peace. Oh, man. I would say actually taking the step out in faith. And when I say faith, I'm not saying just I believe. You have to put work in, and you have to put in hard work, and that's what I made the decision to do. I mean, it wasn't easy. I had to put up a lot of money, hire people. I had to make a lot of different moves in order to step out and do it. So I would say one of the choices would be that I just went out and did it. I procrastinated a lot because of a few reasons. Maybe it was fear. Maybe I didn't want to spend the money. Maybe I was complacent. Also, I didn't know like what to do. I don't know how to start a business. I don't know how to what do I do? But that's there's no excuses if you're trying to start a business, because you'll learn as you go. Just do what you know, and then you'll learn as you go, and then from there you'll grow and do a show with an afro and a crow behind. Just kidding. And I would say the other thing is, when I do something now, I try to bring the best quality possible, maximize the resources I have. I'm making these chess sets that are going to be incredible. They're magnetic chess sets, but they're going to have a chess booklet inside the chess set. The designs on the outside is going to be great. It's going to be shrink wrapped. It's going to have a free beginner's chess guide, and National Master Solomon Rudell is going to be doing the teaching on the guide. And I'm putting it all together to make it good quality. And that's one thing I've always done and always tried to strive for, is getting the best quality out there. Is this a pitch for the chess set? Don't think too deeply and have what they call, analysis paralysis, where you're paralyzed with your thought. You don't know what to do. You're never going to know what to do 100%. Just go with what you know and you'll be fine. And the other thing was, make sure when you do something, do it with good quality or to the best of your ability, because a lot of us don't have much. But with what you do have, do the best you can with it. And then the resources will start to come in, and that's when you can get better quality over time. So that's what I like to do. And whatever, if it's music, if it's sports, if it's whatever career you want to do, just, go for it. Don't worry about knowing it all before you start. You'll eventually get there. So just go with what you know. Let me introduce you to this cool thinking game. It's called chess. Yes, it helps you utilize your brain. It helps you plan ahead in the vision, contemplate the best decision, pattern recognition. That's just some of what you're benefiting.